is now, what is her life like now, and I would honestly say to you, she is like any other normal child. I've had two. And the biggest problems that I've had with her are of what normal children had: acid reflux, having to always tap out when I'm trying to give her milk, not going to people, like when she sees people crying. Both of my kids had that. They were the worst of what I have to go through. Everything else you just adapt to. She's happy, she's lovable, she's tenacious, she tries with everything. She is so independent that when I show you the videos at the end, you'll see there is nothing she can't do. When we had a stander come in, I remember I'll talk about that in a minute. They gave her a small stander, but when the physio saw her, she was like, why are they giving her that stander? Give her a rabbit. Because she's already using her arms and she's already wanting to do things, so she'll find a way to move those wheels completely. And so now what I do is I just let her lead. I let her carry on and see what she can do. If she gets stuck, she'll tell me, and then I'll sort it out. Obviously, if there's something dangerous, then I'll move it. But otherwise, if there's something she can't get past, I will let her work at it until she gives up, and then I'll try and help her. And she's so aware. She's aware of everything. She's such a madam. She's attention seeker. She's beautiful. She's lovely. So when they say no quality of life, I don't think so. Her routine, so the things that she has to have during the day is she has to stand on the stander for an hour. And that's because to increase muscle tone in her legs. So they're saying if they put weight on her legs, and she can't do it herself, so they put her on a stander, and it's actually hard because it's the rabbit. She can move slowly. She learned how to move it when she was able to reach the wheels, and she'd sit there for an hour. I massage her legs fully. So when I do stretches on her legs every nappy change. I massage her legs and I massage her body every day. She has physios that she has to do. So for example, there's a bench she's got, so she has to try and sit on the bench to, the longer she sits on the bench, the more sturdy her core is. So now she's able to sit down properly. I think that was at 18 months she was able to do that. Before that, she used to just flop forward. So when I asked them, can she have the HK photos, they were like, but she flops forward. And now, she doesn't. She's upright. And those are stuff I do every day with her. She has a little bumbo chair, which I bought from Lena's Rollies. Bless them. They make these bumbo chairs and they donate them to you free of charge for children who haven't got much movement. And she loves that. When I show you the videos, oh my God. It's a normal bumbo chair with wheels. And she's off. As soon as I started on there, she just started moving. And these little things are milestones that you just love. You love them so much. And then the only thing right now is her speech. Now, so when they try, because she's aware, she's just not wanting to talk. So she says mom, she says dad. She tries to say that she's blah 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 all day, but that's another thing we're trying to teach her, nursery rhymes and stuff like that, to see if she picks up on talking. And I'm gonna set her on a child mind, because I wasn't gonna do it first, but now I think that she's with other children, she'll pick up things a lot faster. So the equipment she has, and I'll put the photos at the end. She has a stander. She has a small green chair. Let me see if I can get it for you. There are pictures, but let's see. So if you can see it, it's a green chair with a little table here, and she can sit in it. It just keeps it upright, and it's got a bulb there to keep her sturdy. She has a bumbo chair, and she has a bench. The bench is there for her to try and sit on, to tuck her knees in and sit. She also has a sleep system. So upstairs in the car, they had to put a sleep system in, and it literally is like two little humpy things there that are velcroed in, and two under her arm, so that they keep her hips like this, because obviously they don't want her to get hip dysplasia, because she hasn't got no movements in her hips. They just flop out like a frog, so they at night keep her in a straight position all night. And I used to think, oh my God, so much so she's gonna hate it. She loved it because it was the material it's made out of. It cools her. It cools her when it's hot, and it kind of keeps her at a warmer temperature when it's cold. So she actually loves that. So that's one of the things she had. She had catheter before, but she doesn't have catheter now. She has to have a suppository every night. You put it up a bomb and then she poos everything out and you clean it. That's just regular, you get used to it, everything's fine. So her appointments at first were lots, so many. She's now 2 years old, now they come not that regularly. But now it's Corona, so she hardly has any appointments. The physio's still chasing up, I'm trying to chase them up. Now it's kind of put a halt at things, which really annoys me because I had so many plans for her. I wanted to have the it's like a hip grab thing. So you know how you have splints on the knees? They had it all of the hips so they keep us straight up. But now I have to, kind of bear with because there's more emergency cases that have to be dealt with. And I've put here hopes for the future. So this is my hopes for the future. I want to get her head careful so she can stand. I want to be able to try everything in my power for anything that's available to her because it's brilliant. So the head careful can help her stand. There's a swivel, I think what's it called, swivel walker, where if she's in, because she's got movement in her hips, just not in her legs. If she tries to do this, it will help the swivel move, and that will help her get around as well. I want to get her a wheelchair for her independence as early as possible because I want to just break that taboo, and a lot of kids have, and I love it. Breaks the taboo because that's hers. If that's going to give her independence, I'm not going to wait till she's 7, 8. And one of my nieces who works for my makeup did said that. She said, you don't need to wait till later. It needs to become her, and she needs to be able to use it and be more independent with it. I want her to be able to educate to whatever she desires because mentally she's there, she's fine. So whatever level she wants to get at, I will help her get there. I just want her to be as independent as possible. Not what she doesn't have, because she's so independent. She doesn't ask right now. She would get army crawl from one side of the room all the way into the kitchen, taking pots and pans out while she's army crawling because she can do it and she doesn't stop. So I don't let her stop. I just say, okay, carry on, do what you want. And most of all, I just want her to be happy. I really just want her to be happy. If she's happy, I'm happy. If she's sad, I'm sad. So that's one thing she's taught me, of the little things in life.